There is a place on the edge of North America where land and sea are locked in an eternal embrace: Nova Scotia. This province feels more like an island kingdom, shaped by the relentless Atlantic, with weathered cliffs, stoic lighthouses, and a spirit as untamed as the ocean. Its identity is woven into fishing villages and rugged highlands, echoing ancient Scotland and the rhythms of the tides. Join me as we journey to Canada's ocean playground, to uncover the secrets and stories that make Nova Scotia a world of its own. To understand Nova Scotia, start with its geography: a peninsula nearly surrounded by the Atlantic, tethered to Canada by a slender isthmus. Its strategic position made it a gateway for explorers, a military outpost, and a hub for trade and fishing. Halifax, the capital, boasts one of the world's largest natural harbors, a deep, ice-free port that has shaped its destiny. The province's history is a tapestry of Mi'kmaq, French, British, and Scottish influences, all arriving by sea. Its economy and culture have always been tied to the ocean, not the continent. Even its name, New Scotland, speaks to a longing for distant, sea-bound homelands. Nova Scotia is not just in the Atlantic, it is of the Atlantic. Nova Scotia's coastline stretches over 7,400 kilometers, with no point more than 67 kilometers from the ocean. The sea dictates the weather, shapes the land, and governs daily life. Fishing villages dot the coast, their colorful houses and lobster traps a testament to generations who've lived by the ocean's bounty. Cod, haddock, and especially lobster have been the economic lifeblood here. The sea's influence extends beyond the economy. It forges a maritime spirit of resilience and respect for nature's power. Locals speak of tides and currents as farmers do of soil and seasons. In Nova Scotia, the land is just a temporary anchor in the vast Atlantic. The province's true identity is written on the ever-changing face of the water. The Atlantic has sculpted Nova Scotia into a landscape of raw, dramatic beauty. From the granite shores of Peggy's Cove to the soaring cliffs of the Cabot Trail, the scenery is both rugged and breathtaking. Highlands plunge into the sea, while rolling hills and river valleys soften the interior. Secluded white sand beaches contrast with the bracing chill of northern waters. The Bay of Fundy's record-breaking tides, rising up to 16 meters, carve bizarre rock formations and reveal a teeming seabed. It's a coastline of constant surprise, where nature's rhythm is on full display. Long before Europeans arrived, the Mi'kmaq called this land Mi'kmaqi, living in harmony with the sea and land. The French established Acadia, creating a unique farming culture, but Nova Scotia's strategic importance led to centuries of conflict. The Great Expulsion of 1755 saw thousands of Acadians forcibly deported, leaving a lasting scar. British and Scottish settlers followed, and Halifax became a key naval base. This complex history of settlement, conflict, and displacement forged Nova Scotia's identity. Here, the future of Canada was shaped on the edge of the Atlantic. Nova Scotia's soul is alive in its music, especially the Celtic and Scottish traditions of Cape Breton. Fiddles and bagpipes fill kitchens and community halls, keeping history and folklore alive through song and dance. Talids bring neighbors together, celebrating a shared heritage. Storytelling and oral tradition bind communities, passing down tales of shipwrecks and resilience. This cultural cohesion gives Nova Scotia a distinct identity, one that feels both ancient and vibrantly alive. We've explored Nova Scotia's geography, history, and music, each layer revealing a place both familiar and strikingly different. If you're enjoying this journey, like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories. There's still more to discover in Canada's ocean playground. Nova Scotia's cuisine is a direct reflection of its geography, fresh, honest, and deeply tied to the sea and land. Lobster is king, served steamed in rolls or chowder, while Digby scallops and fish and chips are coastal staples. The Annapolis Valley's fertile soil yields apples and wild blueberries, adding sweetness to the province's table. The changing catch marks the seasons, connecting fishing boats to family tables. Here, food is about simple, fresh ingredients and tradition. Surf and turf, seafood, and local harvest define Nova Scotian cuisine. It's an edible expression of the province's unique landscape. Halifax, the capital, is built around its magnificent harbor, a vibrant mix of history and modern life. Universities give the city energy, while the waterfront blends old stone buildings with new museums and lively pubs. Despite its urban pulse, Halifax retains a warmth and accessibility rare in big cities. Walk the Citadel's ramparts and you'll feel the city's deep connection to its maritime roots. Yet, just a short drive away, tranquil fishing villages and historic towns like Lunenburg reveal the province's rural soul. This duality, urban vibrancy and rural tradition, defines Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia's true magic lies in its people, their warmth, hospitality, and genuine sense of community. Life moves at a slower pace, with time for conversation and connection. Neighbors support each other, a legacy of surviving together in a sometimes harsh environment. Visitors are welcome not as tourists, but as friends. Whether it's a fisherman sharing a story or a musician inviting you to a chilith, the hospitality is real. People come for the landscapes, but return for the people. It's this collective character shaped by the sea and history that makes Nova Scotia unforgettable. What sets Nova Scotia apart is the convergence of geography, history, and culture. Its peninsular shape and immense coastline mean the Atlantic is the main character in its story. The province is a crucible of Mi'kmaq, Acadian, and Scottish influences, alive in its music and traditions. Nova Scotia's uniqueness is a feeling. Salty air, a fiddle's melody, a fresh lobster roll, and a stranger's warm greeting. It's not just a place you visit, but an experience that leaves a lasting mark. The sum of its parts is something truly extraordinary. To travel through Nova Scotia is to discover a place that transcends its borders. It offers an intimate, deeply felt experience, one that lingers long after you leave. The province's identity was forged in isolation, shaped by the sea and the cultures it brought. Here, you remember the blue of Cape Breton's waters, the taste of salt spray, and the warmth of a stranger's smile. Nova Scotia endures in memory as a world unto itself, where land and sea meet in perfect harmony. It's not just another stop on the map, it's a story waiting to be discovered. From rugged cliffs to tranquil harbors, ancient music to fresh seafood, Nova Scotia's story is as deep as the Atlantic. Its unique geography and history create a place with an unshakable sense of self. If you've enjoyed this journey, like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from Canada and beyond. Few places capture the heart like this small province by the sea. Nova Scotia's charm is truly timeless.